1 on. Mic 2, that's you, Kate.
Right, here we go.
Mic 3, Joel Creasy.
Come down and spend some time with the guys.
This is Kate, Tim and Joel.
Take me to the place I love.
We'll count you in.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hanging out with friends.
Making some radio, man.
Okay,
Strap in.
Oh, we're doing it. We are so doing it.
Money-making machine.
Yes, we are. This is just for you, Kate Ritchie.
I love it. Thank you so much. You couldn't make this day any better.
It's Friday afternoon, Joel. But guess
Correct.
what? With a little twist today, we're live in Sovereign Hill to give away $20,000 to some little gold sifter. Really?
I know, we are.
Now I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Oh, that's not going to get yelled.
I ain't saying she a gold digger.
15 minutes to cut that out, okay?
Is that all?
Well, I don't know. What do you reckon?
Yeah, all right. Let's crank the song, though. It's Friday afternoon.
Get down. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head. Cutie the bomb, met her at a beauty salon with a baby Louis Vuitton under her underarm. She said, I could tell you rock, I could tell
Yeah, I know. Is this what you play on the way home normally?
Usually,
Yeah, good. All right.
and I will now. Well, not tonight, obviously. I've got a big weekend in Melbourne planned.
You should crank it, though, on the plane next, like when you go on the plane next.
Yes.
Yeah, without your AirPods in.
Yeah, I know.
Get your kids, but then they got their friends. I pulled up in the Benz, they all got a bin. We all went to den, and then I had to pay. If you f***ing with this girl, then you better
We
be
are in a
paid.
beautiful room here in Sovereign Hill, and I'm kind of sitting at the head of the table.
Of course, you bloody are.
Lots of people pretending to work on laptops and phones.
It's very professional.
I know, I feel like we're in a cabinet meeting or something at the White House.
Yeah, I know. I feel like, oh no, I won't say who I feel like. It's off colour, but he sits at the head of the table and then he lets people sit at the other end. You know.
Oh, Vlad.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
I did request the chair at the other end, but it wasn't going to be good for vibe.
Well, take your microphone out and go and sit down there.
I don't want to go down there. I want to be part of the little
Okay.
gang, but I don't know why you got the beautiful backdrop, but
Wow.
we did not.
You got one of your kids, got you for 18 years. I know somebody paying child support for one of his kids. His baby mama car crib is
Say
bigger
Mason's
than
back at
his.
HQ and we're freaking him out because it goes against everything that anyone in radio has ever been taught to talk over a whole song.
Say what?
Like, what?
I'm on a bit of a sugar high because I had a few of those raspberry drops from their ye olde candy
Are you
store.
going to pep up anytime soon?
Also, don't spoil all your Sovereign Hill gear in this
Oh,
break.
mate. I have tons of Sobby Hill gear.
Come on, let's finish it up. Let's get a bit more Kanye West and Jamie Foxx.
18 years, and on her 18th
Summer.
birthday, he found out it wasn't his. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head,
Dedicate
get
this song
down.
to my boyfriend Jack.
Now I ain't saying you a gold digger.
Expensive unit.
Smoke, but he can't buy. You go out to
you on my
eat,
sheet,
can't
mate?
pay.
I'd like the sheet with our finalists on it, please.
I wonder how they are
Since I just
feeling
realised
now.
I can't do hand signals because they think they're for them down in the studio.
I can run through some names.
Yes. Who we got?
I think we have Simone,
Yes.
we have Lisa, we have Nick,
Yeah.
Lachlan?
we have Lachlan,
Yeah.
and we have
Lauren.
Lauren.
Okay, after 5, we're going to do a little bit of radio trickery. They've panned for the Kate, Tim and Joel coin already.
Oh, okay. Thank you for bringing us up to speed because
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if we had to launch into because I did just do the old. I wonder how they're
I
feeling
know.
right
Well,
now.
I think what happened there is Tim was a bit blown away by our acting. Oh, stuff that.
Yeah, thrown away. No.
Thrown away.
Stay out of it,
It's those
Joel.
raspberry drops.
We're live in Sovereign Hill. Someone, one of those names you just mentioned, will win
Yes.
$20,000 after 5 o'clock. Thanks to Australia Post's great Aussie coin hunt.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
Live in Sovereign Hill today. For Australia Post, the great Aussie coin hunt, we're going to be giving someone $20,000 after 5. Head into your local participating post office for the great Aussie coin hunt. It's back with 26 new coins, which I can see in front of you, Joel.
I've got them, and they're real. I'm a real dum-dum. They're real coins.
They are
I've
real
got $26 worth of coins here in front of me.
I've been trying to talk you through the coins for weeks now.
I know. It's not until I can see you in person that things make sense.
Yeah, I get it.
And look you in the eye.
Have we done the J? What was the J in the old?
The J
wow.
is
Is that what you're doing?
for jumbuck.
Of course.
Oh, I love a jolly jumbuck. I saw a moody jumbuck actually on the way in here.
Did ya?
You know, a not so jolly one.
And who was that?
Just someone I saw dressed up before.
Everyone's very jolly in Sovereign Hill.
Well, why wouldn't you be?
I know we saw that great immersive theatre, you might call it, show.
Oh, yeah, where you recognise one of the blokes?
Yeah, I think I might have known one of them.
Did you?
Yeah, high likelihood. They were doing a piece about a...
You run us through that. Who was that?
What was her name? Lola. I think her name's Lola Sanchez, but you guys think I've made that surname up. I'll put some mayo on it or whatever. And
How much is parking here?
she was expensive, 10 shillings. She was like a dancer back in the day.
Lola Montez.
And she did the spider dance.
The spider dame, and she was a bit, shamed by the locals for
Quite
showing
the
her
big,
ankles.
The Ballarat paper?
Yeah, for doing
The Ballarat
nothing,
Times?
just being expressive.
Just dancing. I mean, I popped a shoulder out before, and whoo,
Yeah.
people of Sovereign Hill went ballistic.
Imagine what the Daily Mail is going to say about your dancing after tonight.
Oh my gosh, I know.
That's like the modern day Ballarat Times.
Well, as the local police officer said to me,
Yeah.
Lola,
Yeah.
the dancer, is like the 1800s Beyonce.
Yeah, but then someone else said it's the 1800s Lady Gaga. I
know.
Well, make your mind up.
Well, I guess it just depends who the biggest star of today is for them.
Yeah, true, of
I
course.
mean, that
But I guess if you're going to represent Sovereign Hill, get together in a little meeting, and when you
Yeah,
come out
okay.
to tourists like us and say, "Here's Lola Montez," she's like the fill in the blank. Here's what the Sovereign Hill line is.
You know what they should
right,
have? They
right.
should have a Sovereign Hill. What's that group?
Sovey Hill.
For sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Okay, I like it. Let's throw a spanner in the works, mates, back at HQ. Let's hit off the weekend. And when we come back, okay, this is what we want to know on 13, 24, 10. Have you had an encounter with the Queen?
Not
Because
me.
it's her bloody jube at the moment.
Yeah, how wonderful.
Or did you fake or have you faked COVID yet? And I'll tell you why I'm saying that soon.
I know someone that has.
We're a couple of years into the pandemic now, so if you faked COVID, 13, 24, 10, or if you had a Queen encounter,
Kate, Tim and Joel.
live in Sovereign Hill today for Australia Post. Very exciting after 5 o'clock. Listen how our Great Aussie Coin Hunt actually went down here in Sovereign Hill. I was here when I was 7 last.
Wow.
And you were here when, Joel?
I was here a few years back with an ex-boyfriend who had gastro the entire
Ye
time.
olde gastro.
Ye olde gastro.
Which I reckon gastro probably was around back then, like heaps.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yes. And it would have been more horrific.
You probably would die of it.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
I'm
Yeah.
not laughing at that, by the
I
way.
know. Oh, if you met my ex.
I have.
Yeah. It was the relationship was on its final legs, though, last legs. So I was kind of fine for him to be in the bathroom the entire trip.
Yeah, I've never been here. This is
No.
the first time I've been to Sovereign Hill.
Thoughts?
My
feelings?
favourite though was when you were asked if you'd come here again with your daughter. You said, I'd probably just take her to old Sydney town. So I go, oh, okay,
Yeah.
well, points for honesty.
Yeah, in front of the client.
Yeah, I can't wait to do our next show next year from old Sydney town.
Yeah.
And then you go, Sovey Hill was a bit better. Anyway, it's not about Sovey Hill right now. It's about the Bloody Jube. Or Bloody Jubes. Which is a lot of pomp and ceremony happening in the UK at the moment.
Yes, but some lovely visuals coming through from the UK.
Yeah, I saw Kate, your favourite, Middleton, was wearing a hat and Diana's earrings in a little tip of a hat to Princess Di.
Yeah,
Was she really?
Was that
Yeah.
a white frock or like a pale blue?
I think
or
so.
something?
And the hat was a little bit like a TV antenna, and then
Yeah, right. I've got a new favourite, Prince Louis, because he thought like he was actually really enjoying himself and not being up himself like everybody else on that balcony.
He hasn't learnt the rules yet.
But that's why he's so cool.
I like George, but George is playing it a bit like low key,
George
and
is-
subtle
George
for
is
George
old
at the
now.
moment. Yeah, I like younger
He's
George.
old. He's old
I
news.
see a lot of myself in George.
Oh, do you? I see. But Louis was funny, hands over the ears and kind of screaming. What were they having? The flyovers
Yeah.
and the fighter jets.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
that was it was actually amazing. I know, very expensive, but
48 mil?
a spectacle.
I think for the whole 3 days, 4 days. Anyway, I've got a couple of little Queen tips and bits for you, and then we're going to go to the calls.
Okay.
You know, the Queen called her first corgi Susan.
Suze.
Hey,
Hi,
Susan.
that's my
Queen back.
sister's
Queen back.
name.
Susan the Corgi.
What about this? This is not Queen related, but Princess Margaret was once offered a line of by Jack Nicholson.
Margaret's cool, but I always think of Margaret as Helena Bonham Carter now as a fan of The Crown.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
And
that
Helena's
makes
just
sense.
so effortlessly cool.
Anything else stick out for you guys before I get to the thing that stuck out to me
Well,
from the Bloody Dupe?
I saw that the woman we do not mention was in town with Pete, the BF, BDE, and was apparently, I don't know if this is the tabloids making this up or not, really angling for an invite and didn't get one.
Yeah, they made out
Why
as
would
though
they get
she
one?
flew into the country for the celebrations and then the Queen said, no, you're not invited. I mean, I think it was a bit of a beat up. I think we can celebrate the Queen without having to bring that family into
The American
loop.
royal
Yeah.
family. I think it would have been fabulous if she was there.
Let's go to EJ.
Okay.
EJ on the phones, 13 24 10. You have a Queen encounter for us. Not Freddie Mercury, I hope. Hey, EJ.
Oh, EJ.
EJ?
Where are you, mate?
Oh, hey,
Hello,
guys.
EJ. Yeah, good.
Hey, EJ.
I mean, it's all going so well until we go to the phones. EJ, what's your Queen encounter, mate?
When I was about 6 or 7, I drew a picture for her and sent it off, and I received a letter back from her maid in waiting.
Oh, wow. You drew a picture. Are you sure it wasn't Saturday Disney?
And aggro
Pretty sure
right
it
back? Different
Yeah,
show.
no,
yeah,
it
like
even
Bad
has
Crow's
the
Nest.
even has the emblem or the logo and everything on it.
What did you draw? A picture of her?
I honestly don't remember. It was too long. Well, obviously too long ago.
That is
I
so
drew a picture for the
sweet.
Queen. I haven't got a reply back yet.
No. I was a bit offended, to be honest.
Yeah, Nikki, what about you?
Yeah, hi guys. I lived in England when I was younger, and the Queen came to our town, and all the graduate trainees from a big store were lined up in the street, and she walked along, and she had a hat and a handbag and all her gloves and everything. She was just so nice. She stopped and said hi and something to every one of us as she walked down.
What was she in town
Yeah.
for? A hen's party?
Oh, no.
was it official?
No, it
penis
was
stores
daytime.
in
I think
her
it was an
handbag.
official visit. Yeah.
Official
I think she
visit,
goes
okay.
everywhere like that. Can you imagine? I think she actually goes everywhere with her handbag and her gloves.
Yeah, like Kate Ritchie.
I know.
Big basket and your big bloody gloves.
Yeah, and if you could stop calling me a handbag, Kate, that would be nice. Thank you.
Now, I got to say, thanks, Nikki. I got to say, Prince Andrew, because the Duke of York when I was a kid was my favourite, mainly because of the nursery rhyme.
We had 10,000 men.
Marched
He
them up to the top of the hill.
and marched them down again.
I know.
Because they're too old.
Exhausting.
Yeah, so that is actually his title. And does he still have
Prince Andrew.
has he retained that
No,
title?
I think he's
Okay.
been stripped of his royal titles.
Okay.
But he apparently couldn't attend the Bloody Dupe celebrations.
What?
Because he's got COVID.
Oh.
As Pinocchio would say.
Oh, he's got the convenience strain.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
I know
Oh, yeah.
some people that have. Sorry, were you
No,
talking
no.
to HQ there, mate?
No, that's good. You know some people with
I
what?
know someone on
You're
a
going
show.
to have to have something good here.
No,
Yeah,
on a
I
show
know.
I worked
Sorry,
on
mate.
recently.
Show me the movie.
No, more recent than
Eurovision.
that. No, I'm not going to say the show.
I'm a celebrity.
The
Get me out of
SBS
here.
one in the morning?
No.
Oh, the dating one.
That's Eurovision, the SBS one. in the
No,
morning.
there was another
Yes,
one
the
you flew in
SBS
for.
one in the morning.
No, I said Eurovision.
Oh, celebrity letters and numbers.
Yeah.
No, another show. I'm not going to say it, but anyway,
Neighbours.
they faked having COVID so they could have the week off. But you've got to be really careful because then imagine if you get COVID the week after.
And now ads.
Kate, Tim and Joel, driving you home on Nova.
Non-verbal communication of the week.
Yes, we love your communication with us non-verbally. This is the Stranger Things theme, I believe. Is it Joel?
Correct.
Well, how's this? A text message from Flo.
Fleur.
Stranger Things is the sort of show, because we're doing big calls, that Tim thinks he's too cool for. Then we'll discover in 5 years' time and suddenly realise it's the best thing since sliced bread. It's almost cute, Flo.
You nailed it, Flo. That is so Tim.
Are we giving her a prize?
Yeah, what have we got for her?
A Google Nest, if you don't mind.
Google Nest. Now, we are live at Sovereign Hill. Remember we started the show in the warm-up hour
Yes.
on the balcony before and we saw Ross Noble? He's here. We're going to chat to him next.
Genuinely walked by chance.
Randomly.
But here's the song we've been chatting about on the show for ages. It's Kate Bush running up that hill from Tony Madola Warner. Kate Bush is now outstreaming Harry by 70,000 per day. This is from Stranger Things for you, Flo.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
Stranger Things has made it famous again, and according to Warner Music, it's outstreaming Harry Styles now. So I'm sure Harry's not losing sleep.
Yeah, I think he's fine.
That's a cool person to lose your spot too, Kate Bush.
Oh, I know. I think Harry would be right. He'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
Now, we're live in Sovereign Hill, and we're standing on the balcony, and literally there's 3 turkeys that ran up the hill before, ran up the main street before.
Yeah.
We thought, that's cute.
Yeah, we turned it into a game. I picked the white one,
Yeah.
and she won at the end of it.
Yeah, you were very invested.
Yeah, and then Joel, you spotted an old mate.
I said, oh, it's Ross Noble. And you thought I was playing that lookalike game.
Yes.
But it was actually Ross. Hey, Ross.
Hello.
It's lovely to be here. You can pretty much, if you're in somewhere that's got a historical context, you can pretty much say, there's Ross Noble. And I do look like a lot of people from the past.
So you were wearing a hat, though. I haven't not seen you in a hat with your hair
Yeah,
kind of
that's true. I did have the hat on.
Because it was
yeah.
your first day off in 100 years.
Yeah,
so it was
that's
you
right,
being
yeah.
incognito.
I was just walking down here, and there you are on a balcony.
I know.
And I got a little bit angry. I went, "Hang on, they're using modern technology. So you should have had like those like loud hailers.
I say, Highness, you could win some money.
That sort of thing, you know."
And why Sovereign Hill on your first day off?
Oh,
in
'cause
ages?
why not?
Well, I know.
Exactly.
I mean,
It's a great day out for all the family
Okay.
at low, low prices. No, I bring the kids down here panning for gold. You know, it's extra revenue stream. You know, I make them do. Just bring the kids. And
Lovely.
I had a delightful fail though, a joke fail on a glorious game. Because you know, if you've not been to Sovereign Hill, they have the. Are they volunteers or are they workers? It's so hard. I'm not sure.
In costume?
In costume, yeah.
Although I did see one of them in Doc Martens, so I went and told the boss to dock her pay.
Could be a time traveller though. That's the thing. You
Sorry,
never
you're
know.
always
Yeah?
thinking.
If somebody, because you got Doc Martens on, you go, "Oh my God, it worked! It actually worked!" And what year is this? What year is this? We went in the shop. And they've got 3 giant top hats, like massive top hats. They're just a bit of fun to show off and I saw them, and the kids saw it straight away and went, "Dad, giant top hats." They know I've always wanted a giant top hat, right? And I said to the lady, I went, "Can I buy one of them giant top hats, please?" Right? And she went, like, "No, you're an idiot." Like, clearly just for. So she said, "Let me take you through into the apparel area, right?" And then she launches into a historic talk. Lovely one. Can I just say a lovely one? But she launches into a historic talk about the dress of the day. And in my head, I'm thinking, history's fine, but I want a big top hat. That's all I'm thinking.
You don't want
Fair
dress
enough.
of the day.
I just want a big top hat. And she says to me, she says, the women, now this is it's a fun fact. She said they wear a big skirt, and in the sort of gusset area, there's sort of no gusset, so the ladies would poo in the street.
Oh, wow.
You know, under the
Well, because it's very hard to get out of a frock like that. I've been to the Logies many a time.
Everyone's pooing under the table at the local.
Well, they're definitely doing something in the cubicle.
That's the thing.
3 of you pooing at once.
Seems to be a breakfast TV presenter's crawled out from underneath your dress. What seems to be? Anyway, the point is, she says and she goes, and if you look at what I'm wearing, and what she was about to launch into was, I'm just wearing a normal skirt that a poor person would wear without the hoop, right?
Yeah.
And she went, if you look at what I'm wearing, if you look here, and I thought this would be a laugh, and I went, "You're taking a massive dump right now." That's funny.
It's authentic here, if anything.
Yeah. And my children laughed, and this lady went, No, I'm wearing it. And then I've spoiled that woman's day. I've spoiled her day. I've dissed her historically accurate thing.
But they let you stay.
Yeah, and accused her of being some sort of historical poo.
A lot of poo on the main street, though, and they all blaming it on the horses. I reckon
I
there's a couple
know.
who are authentic here.
Why is everyone squatting?
So it's a fun day out for all the family.
Yes, it is. Well, see, we were going to chat about small talk because, Kate Ritchie and I flew in today from Sydney.
Right.
And I had the pleasure of sitting in front of her. And so I got to hear how she explained what we were doing today to a complete stranger.
Brilliant.
But she knew I was listening, and that's the best part.
Because unfortunately, I thought that not sitting next to Tim would give me a desirable flight. But in
Right.
actual fact, I had a far worse flight. Not because of the guy that I was sitting next to, who was very a lovely,
Yeah.
lovely gentleman, highly
Yes.
educated, very charming.
Yeah.
And
It's only a 1 hour flight.
And then I have this fool sitting in front of me. I thought the distance would make it better, but I knew what he was doing was listening to my entire conversation. So I'm kind of talking in, lowered tones.
Yes.
But there is part of me too that when you start to describe to a stranger who has a normal, highly educated job,
What we're
what
actually
you're
doing
going
here.
to Melbourne for the day to do.
And what did you say we were
what
doing?
did you say?
What did you say about the listeners?
Yeah.
I started.
Yeah, come on.
I started by saying, "Kill me now, really." I said.
Oh, no, I thought that's what you said.
no.
I thought you literally said, kill me
that's a
now.
regular-
No, I was look, don't get me wrong. I couldn't wait to get down here. But when you start describing what you do as a
Yes.
job, you realise it doesn't feel real. And I started with, we're taking 5 lucky listeners.
And I'm sitting there going,
Lucky
Five lucky
You said
listeners.
lucky, though. Lucky
And then,
listeners.
I actually described the game that we were originally going to play when we planned this
Yeah.
months ago, and not actually what we did today at all.
Yeah,
So I got
yeah.
the whole thing wrong.
that's all right. He didn't care. He wasn't listening anyway. He was planning his big meeting that he was landing in town for.
He was lovely. He's born on the 9th of August, fellow Leo.
Oh, wow.
Right, wow.
He's
Yeah.
seeing him after the show.
A lot of information.
Yeah,
about
he was
this,
probably
yeah.
hoping to put together a PowerPoint presentation or something on that flight, but you...
He was reading off a little thing like that. What's
phone?
that?
Phone.
No, like a slightly bigger than a phone.
An iPad.
A Kindle, or what size is a
Kindle.
Kindle?
What would have been brilliant is if it had been a massive practice. If he'd set you up, so basically you talk to this guy for the whole flight, and then right at the end he goes, "So what's Nova Boy really like?" He's got no interest in you at all. He just wants to see that freaky little
Thanks.
character.
Thanks, Ross.
Who, by the way, does Nova Boy have actual joints?
We're not allowed to talk about him contractually.
Oh, you know, to
He's on
apologise.
at 11 for Nova Boy Jams, and then that is it.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
real
you should know
diva.
that.
Highly, I tell you
Apologise.
what, you wouldn't catch Nova Boy hanging around in this poo-riddled cesspool. You wouldn't. So another thing as well, Nova Boy, he's quite small. If you
yeah.
brought him, massive dump on his head. Horrible.
We'll let you get back to your holiday because your kids are giving me the eye. But have you got any tours coming up? Because we are live coast to coast,
Oh,
even
yeah,
though
of
it
course.
doesn't look like it from this room, but we really are.
I only perform for people in the 1850s. You have got a load more gigs. RossNoble.com.
Perfect.
Loads more gigs. Check them out. I'll be around the place.
Brilliant.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
Oh, Lizzo, about damn time. It's about damn time we're giving away $20,000. We'll do that soon because we are here in Sovereign Hill thanks to our friends at Australia Post. Headed to your local participating post office for the Great Aussie Coin Hunt. It's back with 26 new coins featuring Aussie icons A to Z. We've already been to the Sovereign Hill Postie. I bought a little ink quill.
Oh, you did, to write a letter back home. I've got the coins right
Yes.
here.
I bought a tea towel.
Oh, yes, you did too. You did a fair bit of shopping, actually. You were
Love
in the
tea towels and
apothecary
love
as well.
Shopping.
I did. I had a little browse.
Yeah, and you actually kicked us out of it, which Joel and I were thankful for.
No, because
know.
you were creating a
vibe.
No, a ruckus in the gift store, and then you were turning some very attractive looking baskets into a bit of a joke about things that I like.
That's
so
right.
let me shop in peace, guys.
Well, you're going to love it because we're doing glossies now, which is going to appear on the laptop. But we're kicking off with something from 1850.
On screen.
So have a look at the glossy and have a look what's happening
Oh,
here.
a ye olde glossy.
Yeah,
This is fun. I think we're dating this back to 1852.
it's 170 odd years ago, isn't it,
It
Kate
is.
Ritchie, off the top of my head?
It is. Parentheses, 170 years ago. Celebrations were about to commence for Queen Victoria's 15 years of her reign of the United Kingdom and Ireland.
So is that Queen Elizabeth's grandma?
Yes,
Or great-grandma.
the current Queen's grandmother.
Oh, she
Right.
looks thrilled to be there.
Is that correct?
She looks like Joel in costume.
I know.
Great grandmother.
Yeah, are we talking about that?
What do you mean?
When we dressed up in costumes
I guess.
earlier, it was great. You two were the soldiers,
Troopers.
troopers,
Yeah.
and I was the local wench.
Yeah.
I think I've got my outfit for Splendor in the Grass sorted out.
Absolutely do. They're quite cool.
Minus the
actually.
rifle, obviously.
Of course.
Take that.
Yeah.
That was dangerous.
What?
What? Whose mother is it?
Great grandmother.
So the current Queen's great grandmother.
Isn't she 96? Oh, anyway, who cares?
Yeah.
Let's get to the real glossies.
Well, the Grossies. That's fun.
Well,
The
this, is
Guy
actually a bit of a,
Grossies.
this is a bit of a
That'd be
grossy
nice.
glossy, this
Yeah.
next one.
What is it?
Jack Vigent. who's lovely guy.
Yeah, I saw him at your show.
Yes, he sang happy birthday to my dad at midnight at the after party.
All right, we're all there.
Well, you were, mate, and you gave that terrible speech. Jack's revealed that a session incident left him in hospital with a bacterial infection. Have a
The
listen.
stunt double Power Ranger, I ended up hooking up with him and he by accident. And I ended up in Cedars-Sinai Hospital in Beverly Hills for 7 days.
It's a lesson, I guess, because it left him with an eye infection and was on an IV drip in hospital.
What did this have to do with the Power Ranger?
He hooked up with
Didn't
a
you
stunt
hear
double
what he said?
Power Ranger. We're not playing it again.
Oh, when I heard the story originally, I thought it was like the little toy, the doll of the Power Ranger. He means the real Power Ranger.
The real
Well,
one.
the toy wouldn't be able to do what he just described, I wouldn't have thought.
Well, I don't know what you were talking about. I didn't even hear it.
Would damage your eye as well, though, the toy.
Okay, what else, guys?
Oh, moving on. Who's this?
Oh, this is Kathy Najimy, who I love. And she is in Hocus Pocus 2, which I'm very excited for.
Which is what?
Hocus Pocus 2, mate.
She was in the original as well.
The original, yes.
Oh, Hocus Pocus 1.
I haven't seen either.
Oh, it's a classic. It's so good.
Such a classic. No one's seen it.
I've seen the
Mate, it's
cover of
such
the
a classic
DVD or the video.
It's a classic that they're making a second one, so shut your gob.
They made 2 Sharknadoes.
She has shaded her co-star, Sarah Jessica Parker. So Kathy tweeted her support for Kim Cattrall, Samantha, saying she was one of the best, most authentic humans in the business and maybe the world. So that's going to be a bit orcs on the publicity trail.
Oh, gosh, celebrities.
Ooh, what are they like?
And let's have a look at this one. Look at this. It's Babes.
Oh, he looks pretty great in mauve.
What's he wearing, though? Have you worked it out? He's wearing his own merch.
Is this the Drew merch?
No, well, it's just Bieber merch that we'll be able to buy at the show.
Oh, I want.
At the end of the year.
I want to do that. He was papped on a coffee run in the Hampton.
Yeah.
I like the
In the
purple.
Hampton?
Purple's. That's what it says. It's quite a clear colour choice, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tonal. I like it.
But it's
And
one of
then
those
the cool
weird
kicks.
things, though, because he's Justin Bieber. Like, the rule is you don't wear the band T-shirt to the band.
Yeah, but you use the charger, the Kate, Tim and Joel charger, when you go to your festivals. Is that kind of the same?
I don't.
Get restaurant reservations.
Are you going to wear the bucket hat at Glastonbury?
No.
Oh, if you don't send us a photo of you in the Kate, Tim and Joel bucket hat at Glastonbury, we'll be really
I
disappointed.
don't have much room in my case.
Oh, mate.
I need one of those travel caps that you were telling everyone about downstairs.
Oh, yeah, that fold up to put in your bag.
Oh, Jesus.
I asked, to be fair.
God. Oh, my God, if you ever want to hear a story about travelling with a hat, DM Kate Ritchie.
Oh, God.
And what do you do, though? Do you put the lid down?
No, I'm not answering you again,
You
but
turn
it's
it into a little
basically an
plate.
Akubra style hat that is soft because sometimes when you travel,
Looks like you are telling the story.
expensive hats can be crushed and you don't have room in the overhead locker.
Yep,
So you want
crushed
one
like
that
the
you
vibe. Hey, big day for Jaguar Jones, our friend.
We love Jaguar
Yeah.
Jones. Dina, she's released her debut album, Bunny Mode. I love this song, Little Fires. It dropped today. And she's also on tour.
Go see her.
Yeah, I'll be at the Melbourne show and the Sydney show.
JaguarJones.com. Go after 5, giving away 20 grand.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
Friday night, gentlemen.
It's Friday. It's Friday on Nova.
Oh, God. We are going to jump into Jacuzzi soon, but have a listen to this. Because it's not money for nothing. We're making these people work for their money here in Sovereign Hill
We
today.
really are.
Absolutely.
Lachlan, Nick, Lauren, Simone and Lisa travelled to Sovereign Hill with us to Pan for $20,000.
And a genuinely lovely bunch of people.
Oh, of course.
Yes, and all very supportive of each other
I
before,
know.
during and after.
Yeah.
If I didn't win, I would storm off immediately after.
Yeah, but we know that about you.
Because you're a bit of a bitch.
Which is why we were so happy we got the 5 we did.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Look, I made a prediction yesterday. I'm not going to say anything just yet, but I did make a prediction yesterday.
Of course, you're amazing, mate. Incredible.
I'm going to stay out of the prediction stuff because
Yeah.
I don't even remember the predictions.
Well, it's also hard to predict when you know the result. result, isn't it? Head into your local participating post office with the Great Aussie Coin Hunt. We're doing it here. The Kate, Tim and Joel coin is in the Sovereign Hill gold panning area.
Yes.
And we'll get our 5 finalists to pan for that, which is worth $20,000 soon. But next, we're going to attempt to jump in the jacuzzi, even though it's about 5 degrees. Headlights on, Kate Ritchie.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
Yeah, why not?
All the people in all the
No,
world.
not of all the people in all the world. It's a good photo, though.
Who would you like to be in
Of
all
all
the
the people.
all the people in all of the
And
world?
past and present. Because I hate that whole, you can invite everyone over for dinner, but not if they're dead. I'm like, oh, well, I thought this was hypothetical.
Oh, gosh. Okay, I'll give that a think.
Yeah, but I also don't think we should get caught up in the idea of who we'd like to be. We should just be comfortable in our own skin.
Oh, beautiful words, Kate. Beautiful words.
Imagine.
Oh,
That is wonderful. I can't. I just want my brain to go there.
I know. You know, I just want to look in the mirror
Yeah.
and smile at the person looking back at me.
You should. You
Well,
should
you
be
do.
doing that every morning.
Instead of this all the time.
Always taking a photo.
You've got a lot of full-length mirrors in that house.
I know, I do. Because it's handy. If you're
I
going out,
know.
you should have a full-length mirror by the front door.
I agree. Guys.
Yes.
Yep.
Jacuzzi.
Well, yeah, I'm just looking before I
I'm
hit it
frozen.
off. It's 7 degrees, which
I'm
I
just
kind of
fro-
like to jump into.
I don't even believe that. I reckon 3.
My toes are going to burn when I get
Give
in
Apple
the
a call
jacuzzi.
and tell them they're wrong.
Okay, I will, yeah.
All right,
Oh,
we're going
you
to stop.
two,
We're
you
going
cut
to stop.
this out next week. I'm serious. Next week,
Kiss and
new
make up.
slate. I think this weekend we all do something fun together.
Joel and I are
Okay.
going to go out tonight, I think, and just catch up.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
are
yeah.
you?
Iron out some creases, work out where we went wrong.
Yeah, where we stand. Be really honest with each other.
I've written a pros and cons list as to why I'd like to continue having you as a friend.
Okay, I'll do that on the drive back from the Rat.
Okay, here we go. Oh, it is a little chilly.
far
And you've gone
out.
no top again, Kate. Which is so strange.
I know. Oh,
Oh.
I'm thawing out.
Oh, that is nice. It's almost like sometimes in winter, I pump the heat in the car but open the sunroof. It feels like I'm in a
fun.
jacuzzi.
I don't get
That's
that.
really
I love it. And we're asking the question, did you date someone for the big D?
I know plenty of people that have.
What do you mean by this exactly? Why are we talking about
Did you date him
this?
for the D?
Oh, for the... Okay.
Yeah. This is Pete Davidson.
Oh, yeah.
related.
Oh, yeah, and there's
Yeah.
been a lot of chat around him. And
Yeah.
Almost too much.
I know, but you know, I'm coming around on them as a couple.
Me too.
And
Oh, that's good. I'm sure they'll both be wrapped.
They'll be
They've
thrilled.
both got your blessings.
they'll be thrilled. They can come to my Platinum Jubilee. Because his girlfriend, you know that lady, she's revealed that she made the first move on him after hearing about a certain body part of his.
Now, I do have to turn the bubbles off for a second. I hope you don't mind.
Okay, that's
Because
all right.
we haven't got the technology
Oh, now I'm a
for me
bits
to
of
jump
floating.
out and play the grab over the bubbles.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is do that and then do this and then listen to Kim.
Wasn't even thinking like, oh my God, I'm gonna be in a relationship with him. I was just thinking like, heard about this BDE, need to get out there. Like I need to just like jumpstart I was just basically DTF.
I think that's fabulous.
Oh,
What's
yeah, of
DTF?
course.
D-
Down to...
Down to session.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know that.
I have never heard that in my whole life.
False.
Isn't that
Don't lie. Don't lie when we're in our bathers here
That's in
in
your
Sovereign Hill.
bio on Instagram,
Oh,
isn't
is it? No. This is a big jockey maniac.
I just like that about her though. It's
Yeah.
kind of she's being very honest.
Yeah, of course. That's what it's all about. The best policy.
Yeah.
Yes. And now what's the age gap between the two of them? Because she is a
She's
bit older.
42 and he's 28.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I read that the other day.
I like that.
But she also admitted that he didn't give her the time of day and didn't rock up to her SNL after party. So she asked one of the SNL producers for his number.
No.
I think she's kind of I
Young
don't know.
love. No,
At
I
least
don't
she's
mind her.
honest. And it's lovely. It's turned into love by the looks of it. Or
They've
do you
got-
think she's still hanging around for that?
I don't know. Well, it must be. He's been with so many people. It must be quite impressive.
Well, that's perfect. Let us know. 13 24 10. Have you done this? Did you date them or him for the big D? And this is your honesty session, guys. Jump in the jacuzzi with us.
Yeah, get in. It's gorgeous.
Did you date him for the big D? 13 24 10. Give us a call.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
I'm just mucking. I'm filling time because you guys aren't chatting in the jacuzzi.
But I'm just about to post something on my Instagram of you holding court here today.
I
in
know.
this
Stop throwing.
boardroom of the studio.
I know.
And then I looked over just then, and because we're not chatting, he's using that as an excuse to draw a big
Of course.
That's what we're
you
talking
are.
about.
in a Sharpie.
And also, sorry I wasn't
With a
chatting. I
Sharpie.
was hoeing down on a ched.
You were actually.
I know. It's just my tradition at this time of day. I have a ched. Call me Gladys.
They're smaller than I thought.
I was
they
talking
would
to
be.
Gladys about the cheds, actually.
Did you?
Yeah. She loves them.
That's what she has for breakfast every morning. Oh, well, you're the one putting that to your face.
What to my face? The run sheet.
Are we talking more about this?
Yeah, we're talking about energy because of the lady that we don't speak about that often.
Yeah, so she's dating Pete because she heard about the BDE, and so then she went to investigate the BDE. Turns out she loved the BDE, and has now also confessed that Pete is literally the best human she's ever met, and he has the best heart.
Oh, so it will tick, tick, tick.
Tick, tick, tick. I mean, I can be completely honest.
Yes, you have.
I've certainly had friends that I've, stayed friendly with.
Purely for that.
Yeah, whatever. Sue me.
What were they? Were they highly irritating or unattractive in all other areas apart from that? And it's worth hanging around for.
One was many moons ago and lived in the same
What do you mean by
apartment
that?
building as me. And, on a lonely night,
Yeah.
he was on level 12. I was on level 18.
Okay. We have to speak to Jo because her phone is playing games. Jo, hello.
Hello, how you going?
Welcome to the jacuzzi. We'll get you before you drop out. You have stayed with someone because of the D.
Yes, I stayed with him for 2 years, and that was the main reason. There wasn't very many other good reasons.
Wow, I think I understood what you said. Had you heard whispers before, or were you did you make the discovery?
I made the discovery.
Oh,
What do you
go,
mean?
girl.
Well, like, was it the word on the street?
Oh, do what people talk about other people's?
Yeah, mate.
What's the
And
world
how
coming
did
to?
that make you feel? Did you feel kind of shallow, or were you like? No, and I'm not calling you shallow at all, but I'm just saying, like, do you just kind of weigh up the pros and cons and think it's worth hanging around for?
I'd gone through a divorce. He was a bit of an asshole, this guy I was dating, but yeah, I've actually used him until I ended it and then met my husband a few months later, so yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Fair enough. Well done.
Yeah.
And is he into that, blokes? No, don't worry about it. Thank you, Jo. Thanks for your call. Thanks for joining us in the jacuzzi. We'll get out now. We'll dry ourselves off. And when we come back, because we're in Sovereign Hill, you know that it ignites the senses in the wintertime?
Sure
With
it
food
does.
and fire and light
yes.
on the goldfields. Sovereignhill.com.au is the place to go for more info. Check out our socials if you want to check out the fun we've had today.
Oh my gosh, I've never posted more.
And next, I've never reposted more. And next, we are giving away $20,000.
Kate, Tim, and Joel.
Oh, Justin Timberlake. Someone paid $100 million for his catalogue.
Really?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, we did that in Glossies about 10 days ago.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, but I'm just still
But you
amazed by it.
You don't like him very much, do you?
No, I'm just a bit off him. I liked him. I went and saw him in the round at Rod Laver Arena.
The sexy back tour. I
It
went
was
to that as
amazing.
well.
Yeah. It was amazing.
And
And
you
I really-
said he had potential to be cool, and he ruined it.
I think he did. I think he was like, he had it all. He was a triple threat, right? You know, he was in Friends with Benefits and
Yes,
other fun
yeah,
movies,
that
wasn't he, or not?
Pubic
Was he?
hair. He
No, he did have
that
pubic hair.
I don't like it when
He-
people say that about people's hair.
You know what, actually, now I've worked out. Your jumper's made of Justin Timberlake's hair.
I know. I dyed it. And stuck it to myself. I met him at the Sexy Back tour, but I think the Britney doco did him some damage.
Yeah, I agree.
Didn't come across as a great guy.
No.
No, he didn't, but he recovered well. Most people do,
Did he?
eventually.
Most people do
Well,
eventually.
don't you think?
Most people don't recover from things very well these days. You get cancelled.
Yeah. Bang, bang, bang.
You know who hasn't been cancelled since 1850? Sovereign Hill.
Oh, boom.
Yay!
Amazing how you
It
did
ignites the senses this winter with food. We've had that. Tick. Fire. Well, I've smelt open fires like crazy. It's been
we love
delicious,
that
hasn't
smell.
Beautiful.
it? And the gold fields where Kate Ritchie just went. "Burp, burp, burp, straight down like money.
I quite liked being down there today and realised I'd never actually done any of that panning
And
before.
you still haven't.
You stood over 5 other people doing it.
But you did buy 100 tea towels and some weird little things.
Because I'm cute.
You are cute.
Sovereignhill.com.au if you want to come down. Bring the whole family, as Ross Noble did. And we caught up with him before, which was a great little blast.
Yeah, and we saw loads of school kids wandering around, all very well behaved
Of
and all
course.
having a great time.
Well, they were all from Caulfield Grammar, very well behaved boys and
All
girls.
wanted a photo
Girls
with
as well?
me.
Oh, yeah, there's girls now as well. That's cool, isn't it? Progressive.
He's so patronising.
Well, no, because it's famously not a co-ed school, isn't it? Oh, well, okay, whatever. Let's do this.
Yes.
It's the Great Aussie Coin Hunt, thanks to our friends at Australia Post. We met them. They're on their way back to town.
Hopefully
so they're
they are
listening in the
listening.
I
van.
know, and they were all so lovely, well-dressed, attractive, charming.
Yeah, they were.
Talented.
Talented.
All of
yeah,
the
yeah.
other important things.
Yeah, can order a coffee.
Oh, could they ever?
Yeah. So we rocked up this morning. It was bright and early, and we met our 5 finalists. And one of them in this little package here will be $20,000 richer.
Who's it going to be?
Smell the oldie air. Hey, Richie and John Creasy. We're here at Sovereign Hill. We're about to give someone $20,000. Well, they're about to find $20,000 for themselves.
They're about to earn.
Yeah. So there's a Kate, Tim and Joel coin in amongst all the other gold here at Sovereign Hill. First to find the coin wins the $20,000. It's about our 5 finalists. How are you feeling, guys? You pumped? Okay, how are we starting this? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Put your elbow grease into it.
It's like making an omelette.
Sift through it. You've got to sift through it.
Have they seen what the coin looks like? Do they know what?
Yes,
do you
I'm
know what
hearing
you're
yes.
looking for?
We should have attached it to some fishing wire, so we just keep
Does
pushing
anybody
it down.
know where it is?
Hey, we're doing our job, you do yours, okay, mate?
Oh, you've got I like your method, spinning method going on.
How are we going down here? Kate Ritchie's actually got some very good little tips.
She went to ag school.
Nothing.
She can sniff money out better than anyone.
liking this
You should have brought.
calm
You should have brought. We do this. Annie can sniff money. Annie, Kate's dog, can sniff money out better than anyone. With their momager, they're unstoppable. It's really dangerous around here.
I know, this is the splash zone.
I'm going to stand up here.
Have you ever done this before?
No, can you tell?
No. Well, I just realised throughout my
Kate's
entire
flirting.
childhood, I don't think I've ever done it
Hey,
either.
Kate, you're
Stop
distracting
flirting.
him. Stop flirting.
Yeah, I know that. You're shaking. You're shaking.
Oh, she got it. She got it. That's so quiet.
Oh, no, don't be sorry. Come over, guys. Come over.
Congratulations.
I'm sorry, I'm so red.
Oh, it's so fun. It's so fun.
Oh, congratulations. Get in here, get in here. Well done. Show us the coin first. Show everyone it's real. It's a real coin.
Oh my God.
Tell us what you're going to do with it. What are you going to do with your kids?
Oh my God, well, I have a 1 and a 2-year-old that were born during COVID.
Yeah.
They've never been on holiday. I'm a flight attendant, so I was off work that whole time. So
Yeah.
I'd love just to take my kids away.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, congratulations.
Oh my
That's so
God.
huge. Where would you go, though?
I went around Australia when I was very young with my family, and I'd love to take them to the Western Australia, get in a camper van and just go, give them an experience.
Well, that is a great Australian road trip right there.
Yeah.
Oh my
Good
God.
drive. Do the number
Yeah.
four.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. Make a trip of it. $20,000.
You buy a camper van with that.
I can.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my
Congratulations.
Shivers.
Lisa, what a win!
What a delight Lisa was as well.
Absolutely, such a deserving winner. Lisa and her wonderful mum, I have to say.
Yes.
And she really, I mean, going back to the technique, she had some really solid technique.
Yeah.
She had her head down. She was really concentrating. She didn't even give us too much chat.
No.
But she wanted to win that 20K for her and the 2 beautiful children.
The boys were a bit lazy, I thought. The Sydney and Adelaide guys.
Oh, yeah, they were chill. They were
Yeah,
cool.
come on. You know who you are, Lockie and Nick. And then you had a great little trip, a little Friday afternoon trip.
Yep.
Yes, yeah,
But the girls really hustled for it, didn't they?
Oh,
They
for
did.
sure. One lady bought new Wellingtons for the occasion.
Simone and a matching sweater.
I know.
And
I
some
did
rude
clock
tea
that.
towels and aprons.
Yes, I know.
Is that her business?
Yeah, that's
It
her
is.
business. They are brilliant.
And bottle openers. What's the business called again?
Oh no,
The
it's right there
business?
on the floor.
It's called
Oh.
Don't read the rude message out.
Kitchen language.
Kitchen language.
Kitchen language.
Kitchen language.
Yeah.
Hey, I know this is not about me, but let's bring the music down, please.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
Good. Oh, you got a run sheet, do you?
No, it's going to be.
What would be nice is for you just to show a little bit of grace sometimes.
Yeah. This is about Lisa and her 20 grand.
I know it is, and it still is, because listen to this
Oh,
on
no.
Wednesday.
Lisa, our last finalist number 5, she's my pick. Just because she had a bit of spunk, a bit of chutzpah, as they say.
Well, I predict you're going to embarrass yourself later when we hit the town.
Congrats, Lisa.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
You like that? Did you like that?
Yeah, I did like it.
You didn't have to go out in the balcony and dance.
I know.
A bit of dancing going on today here at Sovereign Hill.
You know, I wanted to shake my bussies for Sovereign
Yeah.
Hill.
Hey, guys.
Oh, we're on air.
Guys, we're on. Just wrap it up. God, we've done so well until right at this
Someone's
bit.
keen to
So
go home.
loose.
I know.
And the screensaver's gone back on the clock too. We're about to do Call of the Week and Week in Review. We should thank everyone involved. Australia Post, obviously, Sovereign Hill for having us.
Yep.
And our wonderful team of engineers and producers.
I mean, look at them right
Look at
now.
this room full of talent.
I know.
And Nate. No, who all pretend to be busy for 4 hours a day, and we love it. Thank you very much.
We couldn't do it without you.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
We could just shout really loud.
I love the way he has spoken about us today. Like you and I, Joel, are just the little bits of fluff that
I know.
hang around and watch him do his radio
yeah, you were kicking back in a
magic.
chair before, and you're like, oh, this is what it must feel like to be Kate or Joel.
Doing nothing over here.
Plush and spoiled. No, I'm
You weren't
joking.
dressed as well as us.
I know.
No, it's been good fun.
It's been so good. Congratulations once again to Lisa.
Yes.
$20,000 thanks to OzPost, the Great Australian Coin Hunt. And go and get those coins, by the way. $26 worth.
Yes, they're sitting on my kitchen table at home. My daughter loves them.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, they're worth
Money.
collecting. She's doing a lot of stuff at school at the moment about Australiana and
Yeah.
you know, animals and things like that.
That's nice.
And my kids are collecting Bitcoin. And I don't understand it. It's time for this.
Can you put me through to the guy?
Caller of the week.
It's Call of the Week time. And look, we, well, had a little bit of fun. I can't remember why. With Kelly.
Hi, how are you?
We're good, thank you. How are you, Kelly?
Yeah, I'm great. How are you guys?
No, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Good.
How are you?
Wait, how many times are we going to do this?
Kelly, you are silly.
I'm good, Kelly. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
How are you? Hello, how are you?
Oh my god, okay. I'm good, thank you.
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Congratulations,
Love you,
Kelly.
Kelly.
You're our Caller of the Week. Hello. Hey, Kelly, congratulations.
She probably
Thank you,
doesn't
that's
play. Oh, you
She's
are
too
actually
nervous.
there. Yeah, for your trouble, you have won our
Good, thanks. How are you?
Stay out of it. 17th Caller of the Week mug for the year. And we're going to send you an exclusive Kate, Tim and Joel cocktail shaker.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome. How exciting.
Kate, Tim and Joel's Week in Review.
We started the week saying, you ran into who, where?
No, you're not committing to
And
it.
we'll come off the
ran
back and start
into.
the ducks,
No,
okay?
start again. That was
Oh, gosh. I now know why Neighbours is on 10 Peach.
You ran into who, where?
That's what you get.
You ran into who, where?
You ran into who, where?
You ran into who, where? We have someone on the phone that wants to deliver. Alan!
It should be you run into who, where?
If you were in a random gorge, you might have ran into Joel.
Joel is live in Kununurra today.
As we were walking around the gorges, I played the Jurassic Park theme tune for the crew, and did it get a laugh?
Phone. Not only are you the talent, you're the entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know.
Joel, he's actually so great.
He's actually quite nice some of the time.
People are shocked to hear that.
I think I'll get the Nova bosses over the line eventually, but you are a good guy.
We make a great trio, don't we?
Do it as a threesome.
A threesome with the three of us. That's hectic.
Oh, God, people would pay big money for that.
Who would start kissing who? That's the thing. Oh, sorry.
Threesome?
Kate would start kissing first, confirmed.
No,
Me.
I wouldn't.
Oh,
I know you like blokes, but don't worry. Mo's got this one.
Because you'll think you can turn him.
Yeah.
You think I'm a sure thing.
Well, you are.
All this talk of the boys has turned Kate.
Hello, would Les be in?
Would it surprise either of you if for some reason I came into the studio tomorrow and I said, hey, guess what, guys?
Full-blown gay.
Well, first of all, you'd be stealing my shtick, so I'd be annoyed.
I mean, mate, it might be a little thing that you try one night. You might get, like, scampi pasta for a Tuesday to mix it up. You'll always come home to a big T-bone on the barbie.
We then cold called the new Prime Minister.
If Albo and his people are listening, we do go to a lot of people. Well, cold call him. I believe we have the Prime Minister of Australia on the line, Mr. Anthony Albanese.
G'day, how you going?
G'day, my goodness. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for your congratulations.
Well done.
Now, at least one of you live in my electorate. Did you vote for me?
Then we had some classic bloke chat with the boys.
Landfill, Joel Creasy's wardrobe.
Oh, my cool white ones.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those. And
Are you serious? We have no taste.
I think you have no taste.
I think. Oh, yes. Me and all of France are wrong then. What are you going to do? Put on another pair of little Dunlop volleys because you're just so down to earth.
I have cons. Oh, all of America's on the phone. They'd like their Chuck Taylors to up your French Balenciaga thing.
Oh.
You guys done?
Oh, sorry, you want to talk about boobs again, do you?
You're the one that wanted to talk about buzzies.
Yeah, but I didn't want to talk about
We were
buzzies.
just having a
But I
nice
should be
chat,
allowed to talk about buzzies. I have buzzies.
Like two red-blooded males just talking about designer shoes.
Yeah.
Can't we do that every now and then?
Yeah.
Look at you two talking about shoes and me talking about buzzies.
Yeah,
I know.
Finally, the world sees the real Kate Ritchie.
They're important. They feed the nation, children.
The nation?
Not the nation.
Oh, sorry, Coles is on the line.
What's your big call, Kate?
Come on, splinters, Richie. That's the new joke. You're so on the fence, got splinters.
Kate Ritchie does not have an opinion about anything until one day when she needs to write a book.
So that's
Your big call
interesting.
was
Your
you don't have
big
big
call.
calls.
Your big call is you don't have big calls.
Yes. And also, your big call is you're going to get a big book deal one day.
Yes.
What a big book deal. I say no to the big book deal.
And of course, we gave away $20,000 live from Ballarat.
Yeah, I know that.
Congratulations!
What a week on the Kate, Tim and Joel Show.
Kate, Tim and Joel is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.